Hi guys, welcome back. October 3rd, and I'm following up here on my bearish position on the New Zealand versus the US dollar established about a week ago. So I'm gonna dial back a little bit. Everything started when I noticed that price, and I'm talking right now on this particular campaign, bearish campaign, because we had a few bearish campaigns earlier, but the very recent one started where price was obviously entering this sideways movement, right? And we saw that we had three legs. However, we also noticed that the tip of the first leg, right here, marked by this bluish rectangle, suggests that price was unable to break this huge level, 67.14, that belongs to a bigger time frame setup. So that was the first kind of indication that price is on the downside and will probably remain on the downside. But then, of course, came the third leg on this local sideways movement, and the third leg was actually unable to break yet another important level. This is a local resistance, the 66.84, right, marked here by this yellowish rectangle. So price was showing in two different occasions. It was showing its inability to break higher, basically. And these are two very important levels that I think are kind of act as a ceiling, very strong resistance. So we started the bearish, this recent bearish campaign right where price was failing to break that 66.83, and we've done pretty well so far. But I have to say that I've just took a big portion out of this position out. So I took a massive profit here, and although price seems to be continuing on the downside. Now the reason is quite simple. I looked at the close here yesterday, right? The close yesterday was 65.87, which is precisely the mid-low key level here, 65.87, right? So it actually closed right on that spot, which it is kind of a concern that we might have a change in the direction. At least from a local price action perspective, we can see a push upwards, possibly even back to the mid-high key level. So the risk here is obviously higher than what it was a few days ago. So I decided to take some profit. I left a small portion of my bearish position in case of just a breakthrough, right? Just a clean cut breakthrough, something that seems to be happening as we speak. But this is just the beginning of the day, so it's hard to say how this one is actually going to end. However, I should say this. If price is going to show that it's actually breaking through, right, it's going to close the daily bar below that level, I will go back to increasing my bearish position again, right? I will get back to re-increasing the position all the way through. And the next level would have to be 65.01, which is the bottom key level in this black system. It actually proved itself to be a formidable support in the last attempt to break for price to break through. Failed. And I should also mention the bigger picture, right? I mean, the bigger picture, when I switch to the monthly chart, we can see that this huge trading range that was basically going on for almost, I would say, 3 years or something like that, was actually broken. It was broken, and it was also reconfirmed by a monthly close well below that 67.14, which is why we believe price will continue on the downside, breaking out of that blue system, and our final destination is the 63.60 level, which is not too far, about 200 and something pip. So it should be interesting. I'll follow up. I'll keep you posted. As always, see you in the next video.